Hey everybody, it's Kayla, the e-commerce mom. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you're here with me today. Now, my mission is to teach moms how to make money reselling so that they can get out of debt. And so we talk about all the mom things like home management, time management, and meal planning and things like that. We'll also talk about reselling and talk about finances. So today we're talking about reselling specifically, and I'm going to show y'all how to use pirateship.com. Now, if this sounds like something that you would like to hear about, hit that subscribe button for me and hit the like button. I would appreciate that. So we're going to talk about pirateship.com. If you've not heard about it, or if you've heard about it and you don't know what it is, I'm going to tell you. It's a free website that you can use to print out shipping labels and save money. And so today I probably won't save any money with the shipping labels that I'm going to show you how to do. Where you save more is on the priority cubic rates, but I'm still going to show you the process of using it, and you can check it against eBay or Etsy or any other places that you use to see the savings, because I guarantee you will see them. Now, we're going to go through the website a little bit, and I'm going to show you kind of the important parts, and we're going to do a few things, make this real easy. Now, pirateship.com is free to use, so go make a free account, and then you'll integrate your eBay store or your Etsy, and you'll see this screen here. And this is kind of the main screen. Where you see this blurred on the left is the history of the labels that I have printed out, and they're blurred because they have buyers' names and information there. So on the left, you're going to see ship, and you'll see create a single label, upload, or import. Now, single is just going to get you to the point where you can make a label for anything that you might be selling. Say you have a shop on Instagram, you have a Facebook business page, something like that where the platform does not include shipping. This is an easy way to do it. So you have ship to, you have ship from with your address. You can use multiple addresses for this. So you can upload multiple addresses and use them if you have different store names, or maybe you have, a street address and a PO box you want to use, or whatever. And then you see the type of packaging, the dimensions, and get the rates. Now I'm going to show you how to check the rates. So if you have someone that needs you to ship them something, and this could be just your mom or a friend or somebody else, it doesn't have to be for business. But I'm going to show you how to get a rate quote. So that way, if you want to sell something to someone, it's just really easy to do that. So you have your ship from address, you have your ship to. Now I'm going to pretend that I'm shipping this package here back to my hometown, because that's a zip code that I know. I was born and raised for a little while anyway in Summit, Mississippi, and that's this zip code here. Now, here's the types of packaging, and this is where you can really save. You have box or rigid packing. You also have envelope, padded envelope, poly bag, soft pack, or box in a bag. Now, the box in a bag, well, any of this here is cubic shipping, and the box in a bag is a great way to save. So if you have a box that will go in a poly mailer, you can do that and save money most of the time. Now, when you measure that poly mailer for the dimensions, it's just going to ask for length and width. It does not ask for height. You will need to measure that poly mailer before you put the box in. So it's not like measurement of the box inside of there or anything like that. It's that you need to measure the poly mailer before. And then you also have priority, flat rate, medium flat rate, large flat rate, regional A and B, express, and some other things there. So we're going to use envelope, padded envelope, that section, and I'm going to go ahead and put in the dimensions. I've already measured this. It's 7 by 9, and it weighs 6 ounces. Now, I'm probably not going to save anything because this is going to go first class, but if I were doing priority, this is where you could save a lot. But I don't have any priority packages, and today's the day that I'm going to do this. So we're just going to go with it because the process is the same. So it gives you the options here, and this is what you can quote that buyer. First class, which is what I'm going to do today. Parcel select ground, which you'll need if you're doing anything like perfumes or anything flammable. Priority mail cubic, and priority mail express. And then it tells you what you would save off the retail price. If you're not shipping your shipping your items from your home, you are missing out on savings, because don't go to the post office and stand in line. Besides, you can also request a pickup at your home and not have to go anywhere, which is nice when you have kids and you have to drag them in the post office. So anyway, these are things that you're going to get. Now, if you want to ship medium mail, you're not going to be able to do that here. Also, I want to make a note of this, is that you cannot use PayPal to pay, which is kind of a bummer because, you know, your money from your shipping is coming straight to PayPal if you're using eBay, and then you can't turn around and use it from there. You'd have to have it in a checking account. Now, the way that you can work around this and still use PayPal for your shipping is that you can get a PayPal debit card for free, and you actually will save the PayPal fee. So every time you do a PayPal transaction, whether you're buying shipping or whatever you're doing, you pay like 30 cents a transaction. You save that because there's no fees on the PayPal debit card. And so you just put it in here like a regular debit card. It's a MasterCard, and it works just the same way, and it's free. You get it in the mail in a few days. So go to paypal.com and request that. Now, I believe it only works for a business account. So if you don't have a PayPal business account, you would need that. And really, honestly, if you're running this as a business, it's not a bad idea to have a PayPal business account. Anyway, so we're going to go to ship the package that I have to ship now. We're going to go to import because that's what I'm going to do. I am going to choose now the one that I'm going to send it to. And you won't know what item this is, so if you need to pull your orders, I would go to eBay to pull the orders first. There is a section up here that says shipment details, and I'm going to quickly check that, and I'm going to close it. Okay, that is actually the one that I need. By chance, I happen to pick it. So then this tells you what the item number is here, and the order number, it tells you the item, where it's going, all that kind of stuff. I'm not showing that, obviously, because that has private information in it. But you click on the plus sign, it will drop it down. So you're not going by chance. If you want to just pull the item and know exactly which name to pick out of the list, you could open your eBay page up where you have the orders that need to ship, and you'll be able to tell that easily and just go back and forth between the tabs. To me, that's what I do. But I only have 2 things right now, so that is not a problem. But if you have multiple items, that kind of makes it quicker, and it seems like it wouldn't, but it actually does. So open up the types of packaging here, and we are going to choose envelope, padded envelope, and we're going to put in the dimensions here, and then I'm going to put the weight, and I'm going to hit get rates. You can also do customs forms in this, and I want to tell you too, it does not allow you to print media mail, so you'll still need to do that on eBay. And I have the other package that I have actually is going media mail, so I won't be able to print that here. And so, you know, it's not perfect and it doesn't do everything, but it does a lot, and it will save you a lot. So anyway, it tells me that it's going first class, and I could choose something here if I want to choose something else, but I'm not going to because this is what makes the most sense for the package that I have. So it doesn't make sense for me to ship a first class package with priority rate, but you know, whatever you want to do, that's where you choose it at, and then you click buy label. And then it shows you actually where it's going. So I'm over here in Louisiana, and it's going to the Phoenix area, and then it tells you what zone it's going to and kind of all that stuff. Here. Now, right under where you're seeing me sit at, there is a big green button that says print label. So that happens to be where my webcam window is at. It prints different kinds of labels, so depending on what printer you use. It prints 4x6 shipping labels, which is what I'm going to use because I have a thermal printer. If you don't have a thermal printer, you definitely should get one if you're doing this long term. I would say second best option would be a laser printer with half sheet labels. So you see this second section here, 1 shipping label per page. I'm not sure why you would want to do 2 shipping labels per page because you're only printing 1 at a time. I'm not really 100% sure how that works, but I have done the half sheet labels too. I have a laser printer and I can do half sheet if I run out of labels from a 4x6, but that's what I would rather do. And then you'll see it's just a regular label like what you would normally get. You click the print up in the top corner. You don't need to download the label or anything like that. Now, if you need to send this label to someone for them to return an item for whatever reason or something like that, or you need to send, maybe you want to pay for someone to ship something to you and you want to send them a label, maybe it's a family member, a friend, or something, or whatever, you can also download it and just send it to them. They can print it off that way too. And you don't have to use labels. I mean, you can print on paper and cut and all that, but to me, that's like not worth it. Unless you're doing this and you're just starting out, don't go buy a bunch of fancy stuff. But it's just so much easier to print off on label sheets instead of doing all that. So I've got the correct printer set up here. I'm going to hit print. Hopefully my zebra will cooperate with me. I love my zebra, by the way. That's my recommendation for a thermal printer, but I've not used any others, so I can't tell you about that. So anyway, this is what it looks like. It just prints off a 4x6, and I am just going to, let me not show you the address, peel and stick it to the front of the package. And it looks super nice and professional. And you hear all the dingers dinging while I'm doing this. So anyway, and then I'm just going to hold it down, and that's how easy it is. So definitely give Pirate Ship a try. Check the rates against the rates that you're using currently on eBay or Etsy, and see if you can save some money. I'm sure you will be able to. Now, it also does not do FedEx, so that's kind of a disadvantage that it has. And one thing that's kind of irritating to me is that you cannot just click ship next item. So to get to the next item, and that's like very, very minor. That's not really anything to be worried about. But if you want to get to the next one, you click ship, click import, and then you'll come back to your list of people again, and you'll be able to find the next one. Now, you can also search by email, order ID, items, etc. So if I went to search, this is a cassette tape cassette tapes that I'm doing. It actually pulls that up. I mean, that's the only one that I have, but it will search that. So you could do that also. Instead of trying to figure out which one belongs to who and it being kind of a, crazy thing there, you can do that. So that's it. I hope that was helpful for y'all. I'm going to be doing more of these screen share type videos to show you a tutorial, like step by step of how to do things. Because I know sometimes, we can read all we want to, or someone can tell us how to do things, but until we, someone actually walks through it with us, it's sometimes hard to grasp how to do things. So thank you for hanging around, and I would love for you to hit the subscribe button and come back, and I'll have more videos soon. Bye-bye.